Scorpio, this is Joanna from Tarot with Joanna, here to do another reading. Hello, hello, hello. So Scorpio, in today's reading, I'm going to give you two of the Denise Lynn Oracle cards. Going to do your reading and then clarify it. Also wanted to let you know that I will be doing a live on Wednesday. So this coming Wednesday. So if you want to join me, the descriptions are in the community page. Okay, so you might want to look there. All right, so here we go. Take what resonates with you, Scorpio, and leave the rest. This is going to be for Scorpio. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. Two cards for Scorpio for their highest good. This is for Scorpio. All right. So you have grounding. Go deep and explore your roots. So, yes, I do feel like you need to go within and try to ground yourself. Try to just like be outside and really clear your mind from all this negativity that's going on in the world, from the news, stuff like that. Really try to get yourself grounded, find that peace within you. You also have wandering path. Enjoy the journey. I feel like you are definitely going on a new path here. Not, you're making plans. You're knowing what you need to do go on this journey. So it's very nice. Really like that. Really take the time to ground yourself. Okay. All right. So let's see what's going on for you, Scorpio. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is going to be for Scorpio spirit for their highest good. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. All right. One for the current. Wow. Okay. So you start off with the King of Cups. Really try to really try to keep your emotions very balanced. Try not to be upset with people. Or mean. Or take your frustrations out on anyone. Okay. One for the current. For the situation. I'm sorry. The Moon. Okay, so with the Moon card, I do feel like at times you're not really seeing things clearly enough. I feel like you're wanting to do things, but you're just not really seeing it. You're not seeing the ideas. You're not seeing something. So I think that's why they're asking you to go within so that you can trust your intuition also. For the past or now. For the past, I feel like we're going to leave this in the past. Hopefully it is in the past, but we'll see with the other cards. I feel like with the Eight of Swords, there were a lot of things that you couldn't see or you weren't really wanting to see. I feel like, there were times when you felt like you were stuck or you were tied down or felt like you couldn't move forward because something was in the way of keeping you moving forward. So we'll see what the other cards say. You have the hit with one card for what's hidden. Good. So you have the Wheel of Fortune for what's hidden. Definitely the wheel's turning. Luck is changing for the better. Karma is here. And a lot of things have ended, like have come or closing in your life because it's making they're making room for new things to come in because this is like an end of a cycle. So a new cycle is coming in. So it's very nice because they even said it here. So it's very nice for you. And that's something you're not seeing. That's good. One for the hopes and fears. For the hopes and fears, you did get the Ace of Cups. I feel like you're maybe you're wanting somebody to come in new, somebody new coming in because I do feel like there's somebody new coming in for you. I feel like you really need to have that compassion and forgiveness also to have that gratitude in your heart here. I feel like you're feeling a lot of emotions. For you to put your emotions into something that is going to be make you happy. A card for what you need to do now. Yeah, the Ten of Cups. Nice. Okay, so with the Ten of Cups, I do feel that you're feeling a lot of love, a lot of happiness here. I feel like you're just like really wanting that togetherness, with your friends, your family. There's happiness here. Moving towards happiness also. What you need to work on. I feel like the Four of Pentacles that's here, I feel like you're holding on to a lot of things. If you see this picture or his picture, right, he's definitely holding on to these coins tightly. It could be that you're holding on to the past or just something in general or somebody in general, and you're having a very difficult time letting it go. And for the outcome, Spirit, oh wow, look at that. For the outcome, you do have the World card here, which is very nice because you do have the Wheel of Fortune up there. So something is closing and something is beginning. So there's that new path. I see it here also with this card here. But with the World card, I do feel like you're gonna receive a lot. You're achieving the things that you need to do. I feel also too that you could be also wanting to help the world, because I do feel like you look at this picture, you know, she's looking at the world out there, and I feel like she's really lifting up her hands, like wanting to heal the world or help the world in some kind. So, wow, it's nice. Maybe you're going to do some kind of community work. Who knows? So, all right. So, Scorpio, let's see what's at the end of your tarot cards. You do have the Justice card. I do feel like things are going to be justified for you. I feel like you needed to speak your truth about something, or there's something that you needed to hear or see. But things are going to balance out for you, which is very nice. You are going to leave something behind, you know, right? I feel like you're going in a new direction, you know, knowing your worth, knowing your value on things. And with the Page of Pentacles, there is, oh my goodness, things are going to start moving very fast for you. I feel like there's financial opportunities here for you also as well. And I feel like you're going to be learning something long term. And it could be that you're going to be learning something long term to make that material success. Like something is going to help you make that abundance come in. So that's very nice. Like it. All right. So, Scorpio, do take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Don't forget to look at your moon sign, your sun sign, and your rising sign all together, because you could get a better picture of what's coming out. Okay, so very nice, you guys, very nice. So take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is going to be for Scorpio, 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 Scorpio. All right, why is the King of Cups here for Scorpio? Wow, okay. So, you do have the Judgment and the Four of Pentacles here. You have the Four of Pentacles here twice, so there is something definitely you're holding on to. When we get the same card in the tarot deck that we already pulled out, and it's the same, definitely something there that you need to work on, okay? Really try to keep your emotions really balanced, okay? Try not to get upset with people or be mean in any kind of way or respond to them in any kind of way. Really watch your P's and Q's around people, because don't let your emotions get in the way of talking to anyone, or be, you know what I mean? Like, don't try to, like, if you're frustrated and angry, don't go and take it out on an innocent person that's there, okay? I feel like you're holding on to a lot. I feel like you've been holding on to a lot, but I feel like you're changing. I feel like you're trying to adapt to all these changes that are coming through. And you will, because you also have the Judgment card. When the Judgment card shows up, it's like an awakening, like a wake-up call. You're doing things differently now. You're not doing the things the same anymore. It's like, if you look at this card, the old you has gone and the new you has risen from the ashes, because you don't want to be doing the same thing anymore. You don't want the same problems anymore, and you don't want to go through all that again. Okay, so it's like you're definitely making things differently, doing things differently this time around. So it's nice. You have the Moon card here for what the situation is. Why is the Moon card here? So, okay. So you have the Moon card here. The Moon is definitely talking about really trusting your intuition about things, Could also be not really seeing clearly on everything that's been going on, When the Moon shows up, it's definitely, maybe you're like trying to figure out what are you going to do next. There's something here definitely is pulling you in different directions. You want to do this, you want to do that, but you got to be really real with what you're wanting, and real about the things that you can do. Okay, so that's what they're asking you. They're asking you to really pay attention to your dream, to be persistent with what it is that you want to create and do. don't let your dreams fall, fall out of your mind, and try to create the dreams that you want to do, like the like whatever it is that you wanted to create, put your energy into it. They're asking you to really trust your intuition on things also when you're making decisions. They're asking you to also listen to yourself and trust yourself, Scorpio. Okay, you're very overwhelmed with everything that's been going on in your life. You do have the Nine of Wands here, and the Nine of Wands is saying that you're exhausted, you're tired, um, but you're very smart on doing things. I feel like you need to find your inner strength to continue to keep going and working on what it is that you want to build and to create. Okay, really pay attention to your dreams also, because I feel like there's intuitive messages coming in, but there are also messages that you're going to be receiving. So just know that. Um, you do have the Eight of Swords here, like I said, in the past or now. The Eight of Swords is saying that, maybe there are times that you do feel stuck, or there are times that you don't want to deal with things that are around you, that there could have been things that have been holding you back. Okay. So I'm going to put this in the past. So hopefully it is, but hopefully you're not dealing with that. And if it is, try your best to go within, to clear your mind, to find that grounding that you need, because it definitely is something here that they're asking you to do. Okay. Yesterday I did this. Yesterday I actually did this. I went to go to the park, and they had a lake there, and I was doing that, grounding myself with the tree. All right. So then you have the Wheel of Fortune here for the what's hidden. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here, Spirit, for Scorpio? One more card. Wow. Okay. So this is now. Okay. So I'm gonna tell you right now, because you just got it right now. Um. So. So with the Wheel of Fortune, I do feel like there is cycles that are going to come to a close, but there's also karma here. Okay, justice and karma here, because you did get it at the end of the tarot deck. Remember, there is your luck is going to change for the better, no matter what. Even if you feel like it's not, it will. Okay, the wheel is turning. Things are coming to a close. Because there are conclusions that are coming through for you, because it's time for new experiences. It's time for new things to come in, and this is what they're getting you ready for, because you do have the World card here, and they are saying that this is a new path for you. Okay, but you still do have the Eight of Swords. I feel like you're holding on. That I feel like you have a lot of anger still within you. I feel like that's why they're asking you to have that compassion and forgiveness here. Okay, that you don't have to go into this. You don't have to go to somebody that did you wrong, or anything that did you wrong, and tell them, well, okay, I have compassion and forgiveness. No, you don't have to do that. Just within you. If you release it within you, and just say, what, I forgive them. I just want to go on and move on. I don't want it no more. I don't want to deal with it. That's what you need to say. That's what you need to think, because you're holding on to it very tightly. It's keeping you stuck. It's keeping you in the same place, in the same way you're dealing with things. And that's why they're telling you, try to keep your emotions, because you have changed. Things have changed. When you change, everything changes around you. So that's what they're saying. Okay. You have the Ace of Cups down here. And why is the Ace of Cups here for Scorpio? One more card. Wow. Okay. So, with the Ace of Cups, like I said, really put your energy, your emotions into something that's going to make you happy. Try not to let other people, bring you down. Okay. I know you're feeling a lot. They're asking you to have compassion and forgiveness, to value yourself. Do something that's going to make you happy. Okay. And also too, I feel that like you're feeling your emotions very strong here also. But this is a new path, because it's showing me that there is a new path here. So just know that also. And your cup is going to be overflowed if you want that. Okay. It's like they're saying, but that's if you want it. It's something that they're saying, hey, but you got to do the work too. You got to try to let all this negativity be gone. Let go of a lot of things that you've been holding on to. You do have the emperor here. The emperor is saying, stand back into your power. Don't let anybody take that from you. Because you're very smart, very intelligent. You know what you're doing, but you need to get back into your power. Okay, stand tall and strong like you always do, Scorpio. And I feel like you're going to be able to do that. Okay, and I also feel like you're going to be doing your own thing. So it's good. This is very nice. And of course, you have the Page of Pentacles here. Page of Pentacles is definitely talking about there's messages coming through, but I also feel like there's financial opportunities coming in for you. And I also feel like you're going to be learning something very long term, something that's going to help you make make the financial abundance that you need and want. Very nice. You have the 10 of Cups here. And why is the 10 of Cups here for Scorpio? Look at that. That's nice. See, you also have that Ace of Pentacles here with that Ace of Cups and the World card. So definitely on a new journey here. You are definitely going to be making decisions very soon. Really take that blindfold off and really see the things that you're doing, okay? Because you do have the Eight of Swords here and the Two of Swords, which they both have blindfolds on them. If you see them, really see things for what they are, okay, you guys? I feel like you want that happiness and you will have it. You're going to be feeling good. You're going to be feeling happy, loved. There's going to be a lot of good things coming in. You also have the Ace of Pentacles. You are on the right path. Even if you feel like you're not, you are. This is where you're supposed to be. Okay. It's the things that we go through that are going to make us better. Okay. Just remember that also. But there is also very financial opportunities for you. There is a new path here. There's new things coming in, new experiences ready to come in for you, and that's what they want you to that's what they want you to really focus on. Not don't focus on the negative or what didn't work out. Focus on what's coming in, the new projects, the new beginning, the new opportunities that are here for you. Really take that blindfold off and make that when you're making decisions, and don't rush into anything. You have the Four of Pentacles here for what you need to work on. And why is the Four of Pentacles here? My card. Wow. Wow, look at that. That's very interesting. Okay, so you start off with the Four of Pentacles, right? Holding on to something very tightly. Could be the past, could be the hurt, it could be a lot of things that have been going on in your life, but definitely holding on to it very tightly. But I feel like this is something that you're doing right now, but you're also going to be leaving it too. You're not going to go down that path anymore. You're seeing your value, you're seeing your worth, and that's something that you're working on right now. I think I feel like everything's going to fall into place for you, no matter what. Even if you feel like it's not, it will. Remember that trust the divine, trust yourself, because it will. You also have the Sun card, and the Sun card is definitely the best card in the tarot deck. Things are going to start shifting for you. Be positive in everything. Think positive, feel positive, because good things are coming. And even if you don't feel like it, still leave your self-doubts behind, you guys. Think positive, okay? I do feel like you're going in a new direction. New things are coming in. And then you have the World card down here for the outcome. And why is the World card here? One more card. Wow. Okay, look at that. You're definitely going to heal. You're going through a healing right now. Really take the time to rest, you guys, because you have the Four of Swords and the Six of Cups. You're going through a healing. I feel like you're reminiscing a lot about the past also. But I feel like it's a good thing. Like, you're not going to stay there. I feel like you're going to be moving forward. I feel like you're going to find ways to help other people or the world. Like, you're wanting to help the world in some kind of way. And they're asking you to do that, with your knowledge. You could be making something for somebody, a community, whatever it is, donating your time, donating blood, whatever. There's something here about you wanting to help the people in the world, wanting to do that. And I feel like this is a fresh start for you. In that I feel like you're going to be moving forward from that, because it's like, I want to heal. I want to help in some kind of way, which is very nice. I love that. I also feel like you are definitely healing from a lot. So give yourself some time, Scorpio. Okay. Because Things are going to fall into place for you. You're very overwhelmed right now, so you need to start taking some rest, okay? Really try to rest. Really take care of yourself. Get yourself grounded. Know that you're going to move forward into something better, okay? All right, so Scorpio, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. God bless.